Welcome to our Mary Kay Clinical Solutions Goodbye Wrinkles class. I'm Roseanne. Welcome, Leslyn. We already got you on, and Cindy. So excited to have you guys here. So I'm going to give a quick outline. So get your name in the comments. Thank you to those who have already done it. If you're watching from YouTube, you'll need to be signed in. And if you're watching from Facebook, go to streamyard.com/Facebook if you haven't already done that before. And that gives me permission to be able to see your comments. And that makes it easier because I am giving away, and I'm so excited to give this away tonight. It is our PHA plus AHA resurfacer. This is one of our brand new boosters that just launched in January. I've been using it since the beginning of February, and I love how radiant, how more like soft and smooth my skin has felt. So this is the giveaway. So when you are commenting, you are getting entered into winning this. And I'll do a quick introduction of myself, and then I'm going to share about the boosters and about pretty much all of our clinical solutions line. With our retinol, we've had that one for almost 2 years, actually more, maybe longer than that. Anyway, but some of the boosters just came out in January, and some of them we've had for a year. But so I'll share each one of them, what I've liked about them, which ones would be best for your skin. You don't need all of them, and that's one thing that I like is more simple and less products is better for your skin in this case. So as I'm sharing about the boosters, you can kind of make a note of what would be most pinpointed for your skin. And welcome, Stacy. Awesome. So glad you're here. Make sure every time you sign, you comment, put your name in there so that I know it's you, or you can go to streamyard.com/Facebook. Welcome, Christina. Welcome, Jan. So great to have you here. And Christine Heslip. So we have a Christina and a Christine. And I think you guys have met before because I think you guys have both been on a Peek into Pink together. And I just saw Christine earlier today on a Peek into Pink. So great. Glad to have you back. And Mackenzie is on. Welcome, welcome. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Amber. Anytime you comment, just write your name, and that way I'll make sure it'll be easy. And Jennifer Bench is watching. Welcome, Jennifer. And of course, Julie is on. So exciting. So I'm going to, after I share about the products, I will be, and Julie can help me and Mackenzie can help me, reminded of sharing the prices on them, because if it's something you're interested in purchasing from your consultant, you can say sold in the comments and write sold, wrinkle reducer booster or sold hydration booster. If you can try and write that what you're interested in purchasing from your consultant, you don't have to purchase to be on here. You totally get entered into the drawing just for commenting. But if you do want to order something, remember Mary Kay has 100% satisfaction guarantee. So I will give you an opportunity to do that. And I have a fun spinny wheel going on that I'm going to bring up once I've shared all the products. Because if you're interested in purchasing, there's some deals on there, 10% off or free shipping or free samples or a mini deluxe. And we'll spin the wheel and see what the gift with purchase is. And then at the very end, I'm going to share Mary Kay's most amazing March Madness exciting thing that's going on right now with their startup options. And you can ask any questions you want regarding the Mary Kay business opportunity. And we do have a signing bonus of a brush collection or a free booster. So if you're not the winner of the booster, I'll share a way where you can get a free booster and by signing up. And then at the very end, we'll do our final drawing and give that away. So I think most of you on here have met me and know me. So, and welcome, Jackie, yay, so good. And Ruth, love it, love it. And Lindsay's on, and Carolyn Hansen. So make sure if you are here with your consultant, say your consultant's name so that she gets credit. And here we go. So I'm Roseanne. I've been a part of Mary Kay for 13 years. Prior to Mary Kay, I got my degree in piano pedagogy. So I was teaching piano in the afternoon, finding a lot of joy in that. But I had a lot of free time in the morning. We didn't have kids yet. In fact, we were struggling with infertility. And I needed something positive to focus on. I was sleeping in till about 11 a.m. every day, which, kind of sounds nice for a little bit, but that gets depressing after a while. And I needed a purpose. I got invited to a Mary Kay facial. I enjoyed the products, but I could not see myself joining Mary Kay. I didn't know anything about makeup or skincare, and I didn't really care too much about makeup. I took care of my skin, but I didn't wear a whole lot of makeup, and I did not want to work with women. I did not want to sell anything. It just did not seem like my personality. I'm naturally more introverted. But as I learned more about the products and tried them and loved them, and as I learned about the company, the values, God first, family second, career third, I just became impressed with Mary Kay, the person, and how she set this up to enrich women's lives. And I showed it to my husband thinking he'd say no, and he said, go for it. So here's been 13 years. Later on, he shared he could see I needed something positive since we were dealing with infertility. And I'm just so grateful because it's been a flexible job to work around my piano teaching. And now I don't teach piano anymore, but I have 3 kids, ages 8, 6, and 4. And so it's been great to have something to structure my day a little more as a stay-at-home mom, and to be a work-at-home mom. Now, since the pandemic, we do everything pretty much virtually. So yes. So, oh, yay. And Rosary is here as well. Love it. And Judy Brown. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So we're going to start this presentation. I'm going to first talk about the retinol products. And some of you maybe already have this. This one's been around for a couple years. It came out, I got to try it like 6 months earlier, so I can't even really remember exactly what year it came out, but I think it was in 2020 around September. The retinol 0.5, you can see mine's kind of been used. This is my real ones. You only want to use a small amount. And something interesting about Clinical Solutions, I'll take off the banner so you guys can see a little better, is Mary Kay's Clinical Solutions is the newest dermocosmetic line of skincare and beauty. And dermocosmetics is a big word. I practice saying it a lot, but it's products found at the intersection of cosmetics, beauty, and skin health. And it's similar to products you'd find at a dermatologist's office or a med spa. So it's great that you can get this from your own beauty consultant. So I love that Mary Kay is going this route the last couple of years. So trivia question, what is retinol? You don't have to put it in the chat, but I mean, you can if you want. But it is a derivative of vitamin A. And many of us have heard of retinol, and it's because it is considered the gold standard of skincare ingredients by dermatologists for both preventing and reversing the visible signs of aging. So the retinol 0.5 in Calming Milk is structured to help that. It's only applied at nighttime, and it's not every night. And before I even really get into this, I forgot to share, if you're not using a skincare set regularly morning and night, I would back up and consider doing that approach first, because that's going to be the best foundation for your skin. So finding a skincare system that works good for you, that has like an eye cream and a night cream and a day cream with SPF in it, a good cleanser, because then you can add supplements to that. So keep that in mind. On here, I also want to share, there we go, the retinization process. One thing I really love about this is I have very sensitive skin. And when you are introducing retinol to your skin, sometimes with sensitive skin, you can have some irritation. And so Mary Kay's dermatologists and scientists created this. And as far as I know, they are the only skincare company that kind of give you a process to get used to the retinol. And it's over an 8-week process. When you purchase it, you get this beautiful tracker that helps you track, like week 1, you're only going to use it once a week. So it's a slow process of introducing it to your skin. So I picked Sunday nights, and you're going to use the retinol step, which let me kind of show. Maybe I could have both at the same time. That would be good. The retinol step, just one small amount. You're going to put it in the palm of your hand, but then you're going to add the Calming Milk there, mix it together, and then apply it. So the first 2 weeks, you're introducing both at the same time, the retinol, but a nice Calming Milk. Week 3 and 4, you're still doing it once a week, but now you're doing them individually. So you're going to put on the retinol, just one pump. I use one pump on my face and one pump on my neck. I did test in a small area first to like make sure my neck handled it well, and it did. So then the next time I put it all over. But you're doing them individually. If during that week 3 or week 4, anything irritating happened, go back to week 2, and kind of like repeat that process again. Week 5 and 6, now you're doing it twice a week with them still separate. And week 7 and 8, you can do it 3 to 5 times per week. And that's what you can continue to do. When I introduce this to my skin, I cut back on most of my supplements. Mary Kay wants you just to focus on your skincare and then introducing this. So it was sad I couldn't use my eye patches. In fact, Mary Kay has this great compatibility guide to show you shouldn't be using exfoliators during that 8 weeks. They just don't want you to have any issue with introducing this. And so cut back on microderm, facial pill, other scrubs that you're using, clear proof, anything with high concentration of vitamin C. hydrogel eye patches. So I had to stop using all those, but in a way it was kind of nice to give me just time to get used to this for those 8 weeks. So that's a little about this. I created this little helpful chart to teach about the retinol. So if you are interested in getting this one's 120 as a set. You can get them individually. And now that I've been using it, for almost 2 years, I don't really even need the Calming Milk anymore. I just use the retinol. So then you can just get just the retinol individually. I believe it's $78 just for that. But when you're first being introduced, you want to use both together for the 120. You want to wait 5 minutes after washing. You want to wash your face first and then give your skin about 5 minutes just to kind of like go back to normal, I guess. Just kind of like get the natural, the natural skin process kind of coming back up to the surface. Skin oil, the natural skin oils to come back to the surface, because that's going to protect the skin when you put on the retinol. So I usually brush my teeth during that time, floss, and then I'm like, okay, now I start putting on the retinol. You want to make sure you wear SPF during the day. Only do one pump. Like I said, I just do one pump on my face, but that's not enough to cover my face and my neck. So I like to do one other pump on my neck. Avoid your eye area. You don't want to get retinol too close to your eyes. Avoid using exfoliators like I talked about during the 8-week process. I have, of course, since included those back into my routine. I found it helpful to find an alarm until you can get into a habit of using a skincare. It's great to get some type of alarm or some type of system where you can remember. Results take time, so be patient. So sometimes you see results quickly, but sometimes you don't. And so just remember, it took years and years of time to get your skin the way it is now. So be patient because results can take time. Scale back if discomfort. I shared that. Discontinue if you're having any medical procedures a week before. So that'd be a good thing to like mark in your calendar, or if you're getting a chemical pill or laser hair removal. And then continue this one's hard for me to remember, but discontinued 3 days prior to facial waxing. You just don't want to have your skin too, irritated, or, you just want to make sure it's good. So don't use retinol around the time where you're doing facial waxing, and nighttime only. Stay in certain areas. So that is a lot of information. The beautiful part about this is always in the group, or you can always come back to this YouTube link to review anything. Plus you have your independent beauty consultant to help you as well. Here's some fun results. I don't personally know the lady on the left, but I love her pictures, more even complexion. That's her top pictures as the before, and the bottom is the after. In the middle is my friend Carrie after just the retinization process. So that's just the 8 weeks. Before and afters on her forehead and on her face, more even complexion, less noticeable fine lines and wrinkles. And then my friend Pam on the right, she's wearing makeup in hers. She's like, I don't like taking pictures without makeup. So she's wearing makeup in hers. But I love the improvement on her neck too. So I thought those were fun. Okay, now we're for the boosters. Some of you already know about these because I have taught this class before, but I'm just going to go through all 4. I'll talk about the ones we've had for a year, what I've loved about them, and also the new ones that just launched in January. These are each $38. So the price point makes that super simple to remember. They're all $38. If you struggle with fine lines and wrinkles, our vitamin C plus resveratrol line reducer is one of my favorite products. These boosters, think of it like if you have kids or grandkids and they're in a booster, like in a car seat booster, you would put the booster in first in the car before you put the child in. So you are going to use these boosters very first. So right after you cleanse your face, you use the booster. That always comes first before any other serums or moisturizers that you use. And you want to let it sit on just a bit, even just 30 seconds, to let it make sure it soaks in so your skin gets the full benefit. It says on here you can use this one twice daily, but I went to a conference recently and they said, think of it like orange juice, your vitamin C. When do you normally drink orange juice if you drink orange juice? Probably in the morning. So I have scaled back and I'm only using this in the morning. I used it morning and night for a whole year, and it says twice a day on the actual product. So I was a little surprised when their dermatologist mentioned that. But I'm grateful. Like if they think I don't need to use it morning and night, and if it's not giving me extra benefits, I like that my product can last longer. So I've been just using it in the morning. It says 6 to 8 drops on all of the boosters, but I find 4 to 5 covers my face and my neck just fine. So any little trick to get your products to go longer. They're very concentrated, so a little bit does go a long way. So that is the line reducer. If you struggle with wrinkles, that is a great booster. And I would probably just recommend thinking of one booster, as I share the other ones, to introduce. If you're already using a booster, Mary Kay says you can use up to 2 boosters, but you don't need to use all 4. That's just like way too much for your skin. So pick the 2 that are most important. Wrinkles are something that I'm saying goodbye to, like the class is called. This hydrator booster, this one has been around for a year. If you have dry skin, and actually, really, I think anytime you can hydrate your skin, it's also going to be fighting fine lines and wrinkles as well. The hydrator, HA ceramide hydrator, so it's hyaluronic plus ceramide hydrator, is super like lightweight, but I don't know. And I also just use about 4 to 5 drops on these. And I have marked them with nail polish. I don't know if you can see that super well, but there's a little bit of nail polish and I've done different colors on them. I know that this is my vitamin C one, and you want to use them. If you're using the hydrator and the line reducer, I've been using these, for a whole year, you use them in alphabetical order. So C comes before H. So that is the order of application on that vitamin C before H. And so since they're like the same color and kind of like size and shape, that's how you made it easy for me to tell, grab the one with the pink nail polish on it first, and then I do kind of the purplish bluish one next. So, and I let the vitamin C just soak in just a bit, and then I do the hydrator next, and then I follow up with my other skincare routines. But those are both 38. Amazing. I haven't had dry skin for, I don't know, way over a year. Like I love how hydrated the hydrated booster is. Just give me extra hydration even before I put on my moisturizer. So, okay. So now this is the one I'm giving away today, is the resurfacer. I've been using this one now since February, and I know you're only supposed to use 2 boosters, but I can't give up those. And this one is only to be used 2 to 3 times per week. So it's not like I'm using this one every day. This one helps to exfoliate, helps to speed up the skin renewal process. It doesn't tingle or sting. Even though it's an exfoliator, it was a little worried, like, am I gonna feel, that tingling? And sometimes I can feel that when I'm using our facial pill, but it goes away quickly. But this one, I don't feel any of that. It goes on very lightweight as well. And I like to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So you can pick like 3 days a week, or if you're already using like a facial pill in the middle of the week, then maybe you could use it Monday and Friday. So the resurfacer helps with the PHA and AHA, and that helps with the top level layers and the lower. And so it's important to wear sunscreen also when you're using this resurfacer. So if you are the winner of this, make sure you are in a habit of using sunscreen during the day, because your skin will be a little more exposed. And the sun is the number one thing that ages your skin. So it's always good to be getting on a good day cream on there. So, and if you have little kids, get sunscreen on them. I put a reel on my Facebook page and Instagram today about my son getting sunburnt a couple weeks ago. And, as a mother, you just feel so bad when your kids get sunburnt, but it's always the beginning of the springtime when you kind of forget that sunburns are possible. So anyway, so the last booster I'm going to show, I've used this to know how it feels and stuff, but I'm not currently using this since we're only supposed to use 2 boosters anyway. But this is Ferulic. I can't say these words because they're hard, but Ferulic and Niacinamide Brightener. If you suffer with dark spots from sunspots or age spots and you're wanting something to help brighten that, this has navy bean extract in it to help brighten. The niacinamide is a form of vitamin B3, which vitamin B3 has shown to be very effective in brightening the skin as well. And so again, you could use, it says 6 to 8 drops, but I think 4 to 5 is great. You can use this one twice daily to get a really good head start on helping brighten and even your complexion. I recommend taking before and after pictures because sometimes I don't see the results in the mirror, but I can see it on a camera. And sometimes I can't see them comparing pictures, but I can see it in the mirror, you know? So I always think it's good to cover all your bases and get a before and after picture in good lighting. And then as you're using these, I feel like they last, if you're using 6 to 8 drops, it's going to go kind of quick. So I think the 4 to 5 drops helps me to get it to last about 1.5 months to 2. So just to give you a kind of a use up rate, but I think in about 1.5 months to 2, you can kind of tell, is this working? Am I liking this? And of course we have 100% satisfaction guarantee if you're like, I don't feel like this is helping, but I have been very impressed with the line reducer, the hydrator, and now that I've been using this one consistently, the resurfacer. My skin just feels so much more radiant and lightweight. Here's another page of these. This is probably way too tiny for you guys to read because I can't even read it on here, but it kind of just shows a little more about their unique features. So now I'm going to give you guys just a couple minutes. We're going to wrap up here in 10 because I know you have maybe other things to do tonight, and I promise this will be around 35 minutes, but I'm going to give you a minute to think of anyone you'd love to refer to your consultant. Don't put the referrals in the chat. Just individually message that if anyone comes to your mind. We do these amazing aquafacial treatments on Wednesday night. They would get free samples in the mail and we walk them through it. They're not on camera. It's kind of similar to this where we're walking them through. They can live anywhere in the United States. And many of you on here have done like Zoom facials with me before. I know Jackie, who's back east, she's hopped on and done Zoom parties with different family members and friends all across the United States. So I'm going to give you guys just about 2 to 3 minutes to think of anyone while you're doing the referral game. This gives me a chance to get all your names on the spinning wheel. And before we do that, actually, we need to spin the wheel and do our gift with purchase. So if you are ordering from your consultant tonight, let's find out what the gift is. Oh, and Judy asked, oh, 10% you're off your entire order. Oh, I love it. That is so fun. Yay. So 10% off your entire order is your gift, kind of if you're deciding to order from your consultant tonight. Judy asked a great question. Can you use boosters with retinol products? Some of them. When you're introducing retinol, don't use the vitamin C one because you don't want to use high concentration of vitamin C when you're introducing retinol. But after the 8 weeks, yes, you can absolutely use your vitamin C. The only booster you do not use with retinol is the resurfacer, unfortunately. So I actually am taking a little break from my retinol because I really want to learn and like describe these. And so the resurfacer is the only booster that you would not use with retinol. So anyway, so I hope that was a very good question. I'm so glad. And Mackenzie made a great point. You have to take lots of pictures. She is really good. If you need picture idea, like good lighting, Mackenzie is a pro at taking pictures with, so she can give you some helpful tips on that if you want to message her privately. So I'm going to pull up the referral game. You do not need to specifically like think of these things, but this might just get your mind going. The hardest working woman you know, the happiest woman you know, someone who brings you joy. And when you refer 12 women, you get half off a makeup item of your choice. As long as the referrals are over 21 years and older, they can live anywhere in the United States. And even if you can just think of 1 or 2 referrals to send to your consultant, it's so fun to like be able to brighten other people's day and pamper them. I think as women, we do not take enough time for ourselves, and that can help so much with our mental health and being able to talk to other women. So I will turn on about 2 minutes and give you guys a chance to think of referrals, and that's going to give me a chance to get you entered into the drawing. And then we will wrap up with any questions you have. Here we go.
I think I know better. I think I know how it should be. I got it all planned out, but he's got a plan for me. When it's bad weather, sometimes I yell up at the sky. Today was supposed to be dry, but that's not what I need. Nice so unpredictable, and things might not be going my way, but it's gonna be a good day. Though things are going sideways, I got a smile on my face. Nothing's gonna break me down. planets. He made all the stars in the sky. He knows what he's doing. He's gonna make it alright. And when the wind's blowing, there might be a reason. It is something I'm learning, something I'll never forget. Life's so unpredictable, and things might not be going my way, but it's gonna be a good day. No things are going sideways. I got a smile on my face. Nothing's gonna break me down, 'cause I know whatever happens, he knows he'll never leave me alone. I'll be okay, and it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Though things are going sideways, I got a smile on my face. Nothing's gonna bring me down, 'cause I know whatever happens, he knows he'll never leave me alone. I'll be okay. It's gonna be a good day. Though things are going sideways, I got a smile on my face. Nothing's gonna break me down, 'cause I know whatever happens, he knows he'll never leave me alone. I'll be okay, and it's gonna be a good day. 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 It's gonna be a good day.
Hey, hopefully that gave you a couple minutes. I just have a couple more people to type onto the wheel, but I saw some questions as I was going through your comments. One of the questions was, do you need to start with the retinol process before the boosters? And no, you don't need to do the retinol process before the boosters. So you can start with what you want exactly, your pinpoint. And there was another question on there too. I can't remember it right now, so let me finish typing these in. And you had such great questions, though. Okay, I think I have everyone now. I'm going to just call out the names. If you don't hear your name, make sure your name is in the chat. Leslyn, Cindy, Stacy, Christina, Jan. We have Amber, Jennifer. In fact, Jennifer Bench, I can't remember if she's a consultant. She's not in my unit, so I can't remember if she's a consultant or a guest, but if we spell her name, we'll find out. And then we have Jackie, Ruth, Carolyn, Judy, Anne, and Anne might be the consultant. Can't remember either there. Jana, Krista, and Shanna. So I think we have everyone on here. Okay, let me just get the last person written down. And I'll check that there's no other. Oh, and Karen, yay, I'm so glad I saw that. Yes. And Judy asked, is there an eye cream with retinol? Retinol is not supposed to be used too close to your eyes, so because the eye can absorb and you don't want to get retinol in your eyes. And so our eye renewal cream is our best eye cream. It has a ZMAC tip on it to help reduce puffiness. It does not have retinol in it though, so I would avoid getting retinol too close to your eyes. That being said, I do kind of like to put it a little near my crow's feet. So, and me and Christine talked about this earlier today, but I do kind of like to put just a little bit there, but I don't put it underneath my eyes and don't get it too close. But we have other eye products that I teach. I'll be teaching probably in a month, and I've done some other previous classes if you want to go back and look at it. So, okay, so we are just wrapping up in 4 minutes. I am going to open it up to any questions you have regarding the Mary Kay business opportunity. And I'm going to check back because there was a product question too. What does calming milk come with it? Yes, the calming milk comes with this for $120, and the calming milk helps in the process so your skin is not irritated. Oh, and Judy says, yes, the milk works. I have sensitive skin and it really works. Yay, Judy. Thank you for sharing that. Yep, and you can use, yeah, I answered that one already. And I answered Christine's question. Do you have to the retinol process first? Nope, you can start with any booster you want. But if you do introduce the retinol, just make sure you're not using the vitamin C booster. And like I said, your consultant can help. We have all the resources in a clinical solutions education that consultants can look that up. Yes, the eye patches would definitely help around the eyes. Yep, you're totally got it, Lindsay. So instead of using retinol too close to your eyes, I would use eye creams and our hydrogel eye patches. We also have instant puffiness reducers and stuff like that. Okay, so I don't see any questions on here, but I'm going to wrap up with our best kept secret and our March Madness deal. Mary Kay normally is $30 to start a Mary Kay business. Because of March, just magical March, I don't know why, but on March 1st, Mary Kay announced that it's only $20 this month. I did not take the time to change my slide because on April 1st is going back up to these prices. And so right now it's only $20. And the main two reasons I've seen women join Mary Kay is they're interested in have some type of side hustle, flexibility, positive girlfriends, creating that girl tribe, or they're really just interested in getting 50% off on their products, or a combination of the both. But the eStart gives you a website for an entire year and the ability to process debit and credit cards if customers are ordering from you. The $130 kit, that's the normal price, but in the month of March, it's $90. Plus, they've added microdermabrasion into that kit. So it's up to $444 and you only pay $90. That also gives you the website. So everything of the eStart benefits of the website and the ProPay. So if you've ever been on the fence on thinking about starting a Mary Kay business, now is the best time, or until March 31st. And I have a signing bonus. You can get a booster of your choice for free. That's what I've been giving new people who join within the next 24 hours, a booster, or they can get a brush collection. So just to like sweeten the deal. Plus, I think it's fun for you. The more products you can experience and try, the better you have of explaining it to others and the more confidence you build in that. So, but exactly, Lindsay, the picture of this, you do not get the bag. There's this cute little black bag. It doesn't come with the starter kit this month because they discounted it to $90, but they did include the microderm. So thank you, Lindsay, for bringing that up. So those are the main two options. You can do a sample pack add-on if you want to have samples on hand, but you basically pick your kit, $20 or $90 if you're interested in starting a Mary Kay business. When we do order for Mary Kay, our minimum order is $225. So we hand select $450 of whatever we want or whatever our customers or a combination, and we pay half of that, $225. And then you only have to order once a year to remain a consultant. So that's everything there. So we have just a minute left. I'm going to spin the wheel and we're going to find out who our lucky winner is of our PHA plus AHA resurfacer. And one thing I'm going to let you know, your consultant's going to follow up you and with the text after. So if you are watching the recording, make sure you say, hey, I just finished the recording, because she gets credit for doing a quick consult with you. And it can just be through text or through phone, whatever is like your preference. And so on here, she's going to send you a text tonight. Or, I didn't know, do you add Berta? I don't know who Berta is, but I'll add her to the wheel. So we'll get her on the wheel. I didn't see her comment, but sometimes if you're watching from YouTube, it doesn't let you comment if you are not. Oh, and Susie commented too. Oh, yay, Susie. Oh my gosh. I love you. She just had a baby. Oh, so exciting. So, okay, let me get my, sorry guys. Hope this gives you hope. Okay, I think I got everyone on there, so I'm doing my best here. Okay, we're gonna spin our wheel and we'll be happy for whoever wins. But remember, if you're interested in starting a business, you can pick your booster for free. And the winner is, looks like, oh my goodness, Strong. Awesome. I'm so excited to get this to you, Karen. Thank you guys so much for being on here. We're going to do a quick follow-up through text either tonight or tomorrow. So just be watching that with your consultant. Make sure she knows that you're watching too. And Karen says, woohoo! Yay, I love it. Thank you guys for being on here. Thanks for taking a little time out of your day to learn about these new clinical solutions, products, and how to use them. Remember, your main skincare is the most important. So getting into good habits of using that morning and night and finding a skincare routine. But it's great to have these supplements to help pinpoint issues that you might be experiencing. So, because I believe we don't need skincare and makeup to be beautiful. We're already daughters of God, but I believe it can help us to feel a little more confident and help us to focus on more important things in life. So we're not worried about our skin, but we feel confident with our skin. So it takes just a little extra time in the morning and night, but make it fun and make that habit. Have a great night. Bye.